Talking about home and abroad. And I just say they don't even respect the badge. Maybe I shouldn't start on that note, but let me just do a quick introduction about myself so you know. I am the voice of the mic. My name is Kizzy K, the only football analyst without basic info, Lagos City. And all you need to do right now, just give me that your attention on the show, so I can run your race on the radio like Kylian Mbappe, Vinny Jr. Nobody can hurt me, not even Jude can bully harm me. The Super Eagles self can't stop me. I'll let you know. I could shoot from the outside, I can't fade Valverde. And I'm feeling so strong this afternoon, like the French national team. I'm gonna quote Dozy and that. I scored a lot of goals on the radio, like I'm connected to Erling Haaland. I should say Victor Osimhen, regardless of what happened yesterday. But after Mayowa is done talking, I'm just so angry about what happened yesterday. So I wasn't really putting on my mind there. But on paper, you could actually get to say Nigeria, we're supposed to get it done. So I've got no choice. I'm going to do my football poet talk. I'm going to do that with the Super Eagles. Every guy who started that very game. So maybe I'm going to be spoiling some things at the point, using their names to make a line that might not, really sound good to you. But it just should make sense. My very good afternoon. Welcome to the Soccer Scoreboard Show on Radio Voice of the People. 90.3 FM is the best place you need to be at all time. I am the voice of the mic. The next voice you hear, it is the voice of the man that always say just how it happens. Yamaka Disappoint King. Talk about Mayowa. You're welcome.
Good afternoon, Kizike.
Good afternoon to you.
Well, the Super Eagles decided to become Amaka yesterday.
Yeah, they did.
They disappointed a whole lot of people. Guinea-Bissau gave them a whole lot of Guinea corn to eat, and they couldn't fly.
very clean.
So they grounded the eagle yesterday.
Yeah.
If you sometimes you feed your animal too much, the animal tends to just sleep there and not wake up at all. So I mean, it was so unfortunate that we lost to that beautiful strike. But it's somehow strange for me. I would say Peseiro has handled about 4 games now, and we've lost all the 4 games.
Before the game was a 3-winning streak. Losing streak, sorry. Now
Costa Rica, Algeria, Portugal. Now we have Guinea-Bissau, coming to our own backyard to give us moto.
I think that was a better word to say, Mayowa. Trust me, we did so bad.
No, I mean, there was
right under our nose.
Yeah, right.
Moshood International Stadium, Abuja.
To be honest with you, I was a bit disappointed, and kudos goes to the Guinea-Bissau team.
Yeah.
They really came with a game plan, and they stuck to the game plan, and it worked out for them. Even our own Osimhen and all the superstars, Ademola Lookman and the rest of that, couldn't really do the magic for us. Well, we are playing them again on Monday. I hope the Super Eagles would have taken some lessons, and they'll probably put that into play and show that they're actually Super Eagles. But for me, like I said, when we talked about Ose Peseiro the other time and just so that I don't know whether the clip is on YouTube and just so that we have the sentiment here that Nigeria should not be hiring coaches that are not names in world football. We should not be just our national team should not be a chance for people to kickstart their career or to restart their career again. It's not, our national team should not be that, and we are seeing the results: 4 games, 4 losses. Well, I hope the next leg, the second leg on Monday, will probably be something different. But with what I saw yesterday, I'm not expecting anything different.
Okay, so Mayowa, let me get you on this now. Your kids are home now.
Yes.
Do you tell them we are still the giant of Africa? Are we still the giant of Africa?
Well, giant of Africa by mouth, but by action, no, we are not giant of Africa.
Are we really what calling the Super Eagles? I was going to say a word. You said don't say that on the radio. Are we really Super Eagles? Like, you know what the word super means? When you're super, and you know what an eagle means? An eagle flies. An eagle is a very, very wonderful animal for me that has that
king of the sky.
Exactly, you know my point. So,
sky, yes.
Are we really that so Super Eagles? Talk about the Jotos. Guinea-Bissau came right here in Nigeria to win us. Guess who scored? Mama Balde. If it was Papa Balde, maybe he would be better. Lagos City. It's a Saturday. Talk about the Soccer Scoreboard Show on radio. Trust me now, I wouldn't be surprised if Sao Tome and Principe come to win us now. Exactly how disappointed I felt yesterday. But are you thinking what I'm thinking, Mayowa?
Well, for me, we played Algeria 2 times.
Yeah.
Algeria practically fielding their second best team. and we struggle to play a 2-2 draw.
Yeah,
and
struggle. I love the word struggle. Yeah,
we're here in the studio lamenting over that, and we are seeing the result. I mean, if with the so-called Super Eagles, with all the stars of the player that we have, we are unable to, where we understand that Portugal might be a bit better than us in terms of the kind of quality they have. But if we struggle against Costa Rica, and Costa Rica, defeated us, and we struggled against the Team B of Algeria, we have to struggle to draw with them, then there's a problem. Then Guinea-Bissau coming to beat us again.
Now, of a truth, our country is not stable now.
Yeah,
we just have to say it. Everything doesn't feel good. I'm a Nigerian. I'm proud of my skin color regardless, but I know what's going on. Can I now say what's going on in the country is affecting our gameplay? Even though I don't really want to say that, but people are beginning to believe that. People are beginning to say, one of the guys on the show called yesterday, I was like, Kizzy K, we should stop even playing football right now. Let's settle what's going on back here at home. So, are you saying, is he affecting in any way?
The thing is, psychologically, it would affect you. And obviously, this is a sports show. We don't want to get into politics and rest of that.
Yeah, true.
Politicians will come, and we need to talk about it. Politicians will come every 4 years. Your brother, your sister, who are from other region or other parts of the country, they will tell you they are not your brothers again because of their own selfish interests. Yeah. And some of us, we say. Stupidly follow that, and you start fighting your brothers and just and we have a team that's representative of the country, and some politicians will come out and tell you that people from this region and from that region, they don't have any rights to be in a particular place, and these people are the people representing your country. So obviously they might not come out to say it, but psychologically it shows that your country is not even behind you. If people will come out every 4 years because of their own selfish interests to sow the seed of discord amongst Nigerians, amongst the populace, and we have a team that is represented, that has representation across the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. What do you expect? So we are seeing the result, and we should all live by it.
Of course we should all live by it, but I'll just say, I think for me, I'll say what we're really going through is affecting the team naturally, if not for any reason. The soil, how fertile is the soil? I should ask the question. But let me do a football prayer talk about all the players that started that very much game yesterday, because for me, I'm not happy. But you permit me to do that. My very good afternoon to you once again, beautiful listeners out there. You mean a lot to us. You're the reason why we're speaking here. You're the reason why we're seated here. You're the reason why we've come today. So I could start my football prayer. Sometimes you could hear me do pidgin. You don't mind that, right? So let me start by saying, you'll say Peseiro should I beg, Ose needs to be Peseiro'd. Imagine how Mama Baldis called us. Even Ozoho was not Francis to himself. What rubbish. At the right full back, we had one guy who was not even bright to himself as well. I think I like Osai, my friend in Benin, but I think I still prefer Samuel. The defense for me was so uncoordinated. Where Ako is so open to Kuma, Calvin was not bossy to himself. I'm also not impressed by Seido Sanusi. I know Samuel in the Bible. But how good is this our Chuku player who can never be easy? Don't try me, it will be. How long will I keep having on Didi? Hey, for you in the middle of my mind. Trust me, Mayowa. Every day I saw you look like Lookman Ademola, my friend. But wait, I have to do the Igbo version. Don't think you can quote me right. Okay, you need to know that Lagos City, even our Napoli top figure striker, OC was not playing like a man. Jose Peseiro should go. Maya, why do you agree with me?
Yeah, we said this last year. He should go. Yeah, we said it last year before the World Cup, during the World Cup, when we were talking about preparation for the World Cup. Obviously, we didn't participate in the World Cup, and this is one of the things I always say, and I will give the NFF an F in this regard. I'll give you the NFF an F in this regard. We said it here. Jose Peseiro, what has Jose Peseiro achieved? We are handing over the Super Eagles, the national team of Nigeria, tagged the Super Eagles. We are called Super Eagles, and we have a coach that is not super. So how do you expect a superlative performance if you have a coach that is not super? I watched the game yesterday, and the coach was bereft of ideas. And just a lot of people might come and say, yeah, it's just a 1-0 loss. But I'm talking about look at the 4 previous games we have played. Look at the 3 previous games we have played. Before that, what was the input of the coach? To be honest with you, I'd rather have probably maybe a retired Benny McCarthy take over our team than the Peseiro. To be honest with you,
true, but we don't have a pattern of play.
No, I mean,
we're just there, just playing.
There's no pattern of play. So the thing is this: those players are professional. If you wake them up anytime, any day, they would play football.
Yeah.
However, what is the input of the coach? And I'm not talking about the game of yesterday. Go and look at the 3 previous games that also Peseiro the 4 previous games, 3 losses, 3 loss, 1 draw. Go and look at the 3 games, the 4 games also Peseiro has been the coach. Go and look at it. Go and look at the pattern of play. There was no direction, nothing. There's nothing. There's no input from the coach. He was just there sitting down and looking at the boys do their thing without any significant input.
Well,
and that's the result.
It was indeed a magic panic that brought him. Yes, of a truth.
Yeah.
Now we have this man. Talk about Joseph Peseiro now. See, from where he was coming from, I mean, in Akina yesterday, Godwin was really blasting on him before we got to concede. And Godwin and Akina was saying that on the show. He said, even where he was at Venezuela, he was also laid off. What is his philosophy of football? What is his philosophy of play? What does he come to show with the team? I feel somehow Genetro is even preferable, because I'm not saying we should get Genetro back. I know he's doing something else somewhere, and even though I wasn't supporting him, I don't see any good thing about him to say. But we say, I know why I asked the question. I say, are we the giant of Africa? If we Nigeria, we know how big our country is. Everybody on the outside know. You talk about Nigeria with a very big side. We need to start getting things right. We need to get in the right manager, and if you're getting the right manager, you need to, at this point, I could say we need a manager with a name, not just a name, a manager that's proven his worth.
Yeah, I mean,
over time, for different countries, possibly club side.
Would it be a crime if Nigeria hire a Philip Scolari?
It won't be a crime, though.
Would it be a crime if Nigeria hire a Bruno Averena? Would it be a crime? I mean, would it be a crime if we go for a Didier Deschamps? Obviously, he's still the French coach.
Yeah.
Would it be a crime? Why are we always going to hire coaches that are coming to jumpstart their career? You know, with Nigeria, it's our national team. We need to hire top class coach, not coaches that have not done anything and they're just coming here to jumpstart their career, to get back on the scene. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. We said this about 4 months ago, and it's currently playing out, and we are seeing the results. Obviously, it's a Nations Cup qualifier.
Yeah.
With the kind of quality we have, the thing is this: it's a Nations Cup qualifier. With the kind of quality we have, we should be able to qualify for the Nations Cup. But I'm talking about the long run. I'm emphasizing that obviously we'll get out of this group. Probably we finish second or whatever it is. We'll get out of this group. We are going to the Nations Cup.
Are we meant to even come out second?
No, that's the problem. I really love it. I really love it if we don't qualify for the Nations Cup. Probably maybe by then we'll understand the gravity of the kind of coaching setup that we have.
But by the way, so when you say the gravity of the coaching setup, when do we need to see things happening? We also know what happened when we went out of the talk about the World Cup. We know the story. Talk about how we left in Cameroon. All this still remains to be the man on the top.
No, but the thing is, if the man qualifies for the Nations Cup, a lot of people. The problem with most of us is we quickly forget things.
Yeah.
Let the Super Eagles string 2-3 wins together, and we start clapping for them. Hey, they are back.
Yeah.
But the thing is this: we are looking at the long term building of our team. We are looking at the long-term effect of this coach on our team.
Exactly how good teams do.
Yeah, if we don't qualify for the Nations Cup now, to be honest with you, it will be a sting on the NFF, and they will do something about this. But if we qualify, NFF will still sit down on their asses and be looking at this man. To be honest with you,
no, do wait for these things to happen. Before we know things are wrong.
Sometimes I tell you off air that when it comes to Nigerian football and NFF, I don't want to talk about it, because anytime I talk about it, I always get annoyed, because I'm a Nigerian and I'm a proud Nigerian, and I want my country to do well.
Of course, I really do understand. All right, let's get talking in the first segment of this part. Talk about the Nigerian game that was played yesterday in Abuja. What do you make about that very game? What was it? Why did we lose that game? The guy who scored us was Mama Bao. The look at the control was very perfect, nice, composed, and also was so composed, clinical in front of goal. And I should say, Calvin Bassey, I don't know the combination, Akpokuma and Calvin Bassey, I don't understand it. Both big players, no doubt, we know. But Guinea-Bissau came here and they got the score line done. Victor Osimhen was also there. You know, he was playing a fair game, but still did not score. I mean, everybody was agitated. Yeah, Victor Osimhen, we've got you. Please call. Let's talk about it. 081 644 25875. What do you make about that game? The numbers again: 081 644 25875 or 090 43 34 9253. 090 43 34 9253. The first number I called again is this: 081 644 25875. Let's get talking about that very game. What do you make about that? For meanwhile, we got Dozy joining us on the show on the Soccer Scoreboard Part 1. Dozy, how are you? Okay, sorry, your mic is off for now. Okay, you're back. Welcome. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Kizike, good afternoon. Mayowa, how are you doing?
It's nice being here. I mean, the last time I was here with you was almost 6 months ago. If not more than.
It's really been a while, long time. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Dozy, I'm gonna let you talk after this. Let's take this call first of all to know. Hello.
All right.
Hello, Kizi.
Yeah, hello. Good afternoon to you. Welcome to the show. What's your name and your location?
Okay, my name is Emmanuel from Ilasa.
Oh, okay, Emmanuel, you're welcome. Talk to us.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank Maiwa for his rich sense of expansion and for the good work he's doing.
Yeah.
And
thank you.
Like I said yesterday, we don't expect a team to play a team when they are not a team yet. That's just one.
Wait, sorry. You don't expect a team to play a team when they're not a team yet?
Yes. So, and secondly, with the current situation of the country psychologically.
Yeah, you said so yesterday, I remember.
So, let's not forget that too. And the location was not just it. If they had done that in a more calm environment, it would have helped to, maybe make them up their game a bit. So, we've not gotten it right at the Abuja Stadium. Severally, we played there and the results have been awful. So, those who manage football in Nigeria, until they leave out politics and personal interest, Nigeria football will continue to wobble. We must accept and understand that fact. And the only way you can accept something is to understand that the way you do things, you can't do the same thing the same way every time I expect a different result. Or else you keep going back to the drawing board. So, Taribo Way said after the 2002 World Cup, when you hire Jones to manage great talent, they give you the result of monkeys. So that is what is playing out now. So you don't bring a man who is on vacation. Maybe he came to study masters here, and then you came that man manage a man that is not qualified to manage and start with secondary school. To manage the national team. That's to let you know that the politicizing of Nigerian football has gone so down that they have no regard for the football that Nigeria is supposed a country that was fifth as at 1994, fifth in the world. Yeah, I don't even know where Nigeria is played. So we only rejoice when our boys play football abroad. And for the boys who have involved the backlog of bonuses, don't expect them. A man that has not eaten cannot give you quality results. That's just it. You can't cheat a man and expect him to be happy with you. So if these boys have been old, according to the report I heard, backlog of bonuses. So you don't expect them to come out steaming like they should. The adrenaline cannot pump like you should. So that loyalty cannot be there. And they can't give it 100%. And don't forget, I can't enjoy myself for a country I don't know where it's going. Compared to a club that pays my salary for me to take care of my family. So it's just like robbing Peter to pay Paul. And that is the way it is for them and their clubs. So they want to play safe. They don't want to get injured by Guinea-Bissau that I don't know if they only play once every week in their country. who are managed by the best of coaches and who are not ready to substitute their places at their club side for anybody. So in Europe now, everybody wants to maintain his place in the team, cement their place in their teams. They don't want to give any chances at all. So these are the things that are played. It's psychological anyway, because these boys believe that we just have 2 games to execute. And we have about 10-15 games to play at the club side for the remaining part of the year. So they are very, very careful with themselves, not to injure themselves for a country that do not value no matter how better you contribute to make it better. So that is just the way I see it. So losing to Guinea-Bissau, I want to tell you, is intentional, and it should happen, because if they had won now, they would have used it again to campaign. That under them they won Guinea-Bissau, under the APC they won Guinea-Bissau. So these are the things you need to remove from the system. Make NFF properly independent, so that whenever they are doing anything, they can go into private sectors. Get people to sponsor, and they handle football like the way football should be handled. Like I said yesterday, we can't play federal government football that is meshed in politics and it gets the better part of results. It doesn't work that way.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel. That guy. Thank you so much, Emmanuel, right? Okay, he was hitting it on the nail. He was hitting it so hard that at some point I was like, Emmanuel, come on, I have to slow it down a bit, I understand, but sometimes we know politics and sport does not work together. We know very well. But then inside the football, inside the sport itself, there's politics, Sure. So we just try to, be very much of what we say, but regardless of how we feel, I understand. 081-644-258-75. 081-644-258-75. That's the number to call. Or 090-4334-9253. He really said a lot, Those you haven't seen that.
My brother, yesterday I was actually short of words. Mayowa and Emmanuel have almost taken the whole words from my mouth. Because yesterday, I don't know. First of all, I asked you a question yesterday that imagine these guys playing in Europe and then coming back to meet this kind of stadium where they played the game yesterday. It was even messy. Looking at the stadium alone, it was even messy. It spelled loss. It spelled doom. Let's just start from there. Okay, now they made mention of the players coming together. We know all these players individually. We know what they're able to do. Okay, so you can't just expect them to just come, and they've not been playing together for a while. It's the duty of the coach. I don't want to start to talk about the coach, because the politics they play when it comes to selection of coach in Nigeria is absurd. Like, why would they even do away with Guinea-Bissau? Only to get
no special plan
no plans at all. I don't know whether they just, in fact, it's just obvious that they go for these coaches based on personal interest, because if it's for the interest of the country and of course the football world, they wouldn't be doing like this. Some Nigerians will come, they will tell you that it's good that they lose, so that these people at the hem of our face will learn some lessons. But to tell you the truth, even if they should lose back to back 10 times, they wouldn't care. Wouldn't care. Nothing would change. It doesn't concern them. Do you understand? So imagine, just like Emmanuel said, imagine Victor Osimhen pursuing a golden boot in the Serie A, and then he will come here and then give you the whole, when you don't even, if he gets injured now, obviously he's going to be treated by his club side, not even the country. True. The country wouldn't even send him, whether he get, nobody cares about him. So imagine him now sacrificing his golden boot race to come, and he wouldn't do it. In as much as he at least he tried his best. Imagine Iheanacho, who have struggled with form in Leicester City. Eventually he gained it. Now starting the game, and you now want him to put in, to lose it again. It doesn't work that way. Likewise, most of them. So it is. In fact, the football world in Nigeria is just. I don't know. I don't want to use the word dead, but it's just as good as dead.
Okay, that's
yesterday. I almost shed tears. Like, what are these people doing? Did you even see their crosses? Did you watch their game yesterday? They were crossing the ball. Like, the crosses was even getting me mad. Like, look at crosses. The same people, look at Iwobi. Iwobi will cross game. Even Osimhen, our own Osimhen will be all of them were just crossing. The crosses were just going there, like going nuts. It was just crazy. Like,
okay, first of all, I think when you talk about couple of time, talk about stuff like this, I just would start with the. I think we just have to go with the head. First of all, talk about the body governing the game. We've got the body, we've got NFF, talk about the Nigerian League, talk about the Premier League, there's IMC, Interim Management Committee, we know. But if I want to lay blames, first of all, I just would say, starting with the national team, first of all, Jose Peseiro for me is out of it. There's no philosophy of play. He doesn't know what to do next. Looking at the way he makes change,
he was even blaming referee yesterday.
Yeah. So now, first of all, when I say the team is looking so bad, is the fact that what about the selections? Paulo Nacho is struggling with playing time. He left from Genk, doing very well, top in the league. He came to Southampton, who are struggling in the league. And how do we get to invite players who are not starters in their side? How do we get to invite players who don't play week in, week out?
I arrested the ones that were that plays every day.
So it's so clear. I mean, look at Calvin Bassey playing the central role alongside Kevin Apokuma. I was watching. These guys don't even understand themselves. Wilfred Ndidi. It was just like it was like, maybe I think the better word to say is an effort. Personal effort, like individual game, because Alex Iwobi was just there. Osima was being careful. I saw it totally very well, like you said. But let's get calls first of all. Very funny. Hello. Yeah, welcome to the show. Good afternoon to you. What's your name, location?
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Talk to me. What's your name, location?
This is Mr. Lulu.
Oh, okay, Emmanuel.
Emmanuel on the beat.
Emmanuel on the beat. You do music now. You do music.
No, he's not a DJ.
What do you say?
We're having Emmanuel back to back.
Emmanuel, what's the location now?
I'm at Tegbeda.
You're at Tegbeda. Last year you were in this place. Tomorrow you're here. Everywhere you're just moving. You're touring Lagos, right?
Ajala travel Nigeria.
What can I do?
What can I do?
Hey, Emmanuel, how you doing? It's been a while.
I'm good, yeah. Mr. Moyowa.
Yeah, good afternoon.
I just love the house. It's full of a United spirit.
No, don't go there, please. We're not talking about that. Don't tell me United
plus
spirit.
you now, so we are complete.
Yeah, we are complete. True.
I'm not a Manchester United fan, so you're not complete now.
Well, Kizike admire us secretly, even though he's not
he wouldn't say it
I
openly.
admire the manager. I love Eric Ten Hag's philosophy of the
He
game.
has always been quite a United fan.
No, we don't say that. See, hello, Emmanuel, can you hear me?
I'm very.
That's my alma mater. I don't take it away. You know that, right?
Kora United mold him, so obviously he should be a
they
fan.
made me, so not like I stick with them, but I know them and I respect them, and I'll keep respecting Kwara United.
Yeah, that's like your club.
Okay, whatever way. Kwara United, my club, no problem. Let's talk, bro.
Like seriously. Let's talk about Nigeria.
Yes.
Yeah, talk about it. Wait.
Yeah, watching that game yesterday, I was so ashamed. Like the way those guys are playing, no form of motivation, no driving spirit. Where we got it wrong is that they lost a World Cup ticket on that ground.
Yeah, that's the ground.
Back there to go and play a game with the spirit of that place following them. Looking at the stadium alone,
The soil. I talked about the soil. The soil is not fertile enough.
Seriously. I mean, change of environment. Okay, let's say for instance, if you are trying to heal someone, you say, okay, let the person change the environment and see.
Yeah.
But this time around, there's no change of environment. The only thing those guys have interest on is only their political interest. Everything in Nigeria is being politicized. This is the only thing that unites us as Nigeria, the Super Eagles. When the Super Eagles are playing match, when you look at the world, even from another ethnic group, you look him as your own brother. Because it's football. But look at what I did yesterday. Guinea-Bissau, I was even thinking they're going to give Guinea-Bissau like 4 or 5-0.
That team, you're expecting too much, oh.
You call it a team?
Expecting at least 4-5-0. Yes, those guys are made. They play ball in their clubs and we watch them all the time. Even if they could not even perform as a team, at least individual performance should speak for us yesterday, but there's no motivation. Imagine someone getting injury on that pitch, now they will defer the person back to the club side to go and manage himself. And now you sit on the bench for like 2-3 months before you come back and that person are taking your place. So the thing, there's no motivation at all. Nothing. I don't blame those guys for playing what they are playing yesterday, even if it is me playing for Super Eagles. When I look at my checkbook and I don't have anything, hope of anything coming in, I swear. My mind.
No, that's just a fact.
In as much as those guys are playing for fun, at least they have family to take care of.
Yeah.
They're free on all those things. These are their jobs. They don't have any other job apart from this. But all those politicians, squeezing money out of government. I don't even know where they pack all those money from. They collect money from people, collect money from here. They were begging up and down, this one, that one, that one, that one. They will not give it to the players. They will sit on it. But what now? Giving us coach, they went and give us half-baked coach.
Training coach.
Emmanuel, hold on. What do you call Joseph Peseiro? Emmanuel, wait. What do you call him?
Half-baked.
Gonna go 1-0 now.
Gonna is far better than this one. It's just like we sold.
Instead of bringing half-baked, you could have brought someone that would be giving us like 7-0. But seriously, okay, look at our female team. They went and bring a classroom teacher to come and coach them. Look at what they are playing there. There's no it's annoying.
I miss your something.
Oh, goodness me.
The place he has scored before, he has not even got up to like 10 victory. They sacked him from there. It's like Nigeria is a dumping ground. Yeah, it brings me to the extent like said I even cut my ticket. And everything they pay me with that.
No verse. Today's another day.
I give Nigeria straight win. There's no go
But why you go give Nigeria straight win now? You know all these things. You go give Nigeria straight win, Emmanuel. Why you go do that?
2.5 and go nothing.
Nothing go work. If you play straight win, you don't go work. If you play 1.5, you don't go work. Why you go do that?
So nothing is working.
Emmanuel, so they cut you from every angle.
They scatter.
It's like they even mean me that yesterday.
Emmanuel, let me give you free advice. When you're arranging your ticket, avoid Chelsea, avoid Nigeria.
Avoid Nigeria for your own good.
So never to carry Nigeria. Like them we
All right. Thank you so much, Emmanuel.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you so much too. It's really a whole lot to talk about. The phone lines are very much open. I mean, we're just laughing at the studio, yeah. We're laughing in the studio. My wife's being so confused with the laugh. Those who can't even hide it. Let's get talking on the show, Lagos City. Hello. Good afternoon. Hello. Is anybody home? Hello.
Don't be shy.
Hello. Oh, okay. Please do well to reconnect if you can. 081-644 25875 081-644 25875. Hello. Hello. Yeah, hello. Welcome to the show. What's your name? Good afternoon to you and your location. Ebuka, you're welcome. What's your location? Alaba. Okay, you're welcome.
The players for coming to Nigeria to play for us as Nigeria.
What do you say?
I say first of all, let me thank the players for playing for Nigeria because for them to leave Europe to come play for Nigeria is not very easy. So let me first of all thank them to play for Nigeria.
Okay.
I appreciate them for playing for Nigeria. But for that coach, do you see what is there yesterday?
Yeah.
You know that's to your Africa.
Wait. What do you say?
I heard Okrika.
Wait. These guys are ready for Peseiro today. What did you say about the coach now? What did you just say?
He said, now just see his dressing. We say, I can believe. Just see his dressing.
What was he wearing? He said something.
That's what Okrika said now.
Okay.
I don't see something
to
do.
I said if you have more suits or like mother them get tight for training, drop down there one small open shirt, open button.
But Ebuka, was that why we lost the game?
It's not easy. See our players now, see them superstars in Europe. Nah, it's not easy. and see that man that play best in Nigeria. I see that guy.
No, the guy get mad though. Go carry spike, go straight to it.
Yeah, mind straight to for Nigeria.
Something you can never try in your life, Abi.
Wait, Ebuka, can you hear me?
Yeah, like
so you mean you can't play game with Nigeria? You can't play Nigeria. You can't put Nigeria on your white slip. You can't do that.
Maybe no.
I said that.
Goodness me. What do you say?
I say no. This too be like very, very stupid now. Nigeria, no. I can't put draw. Something I cannot put state for Nigeria because they form a hand.
Okay. All right, thank you so much.
Bye.
Yeah. Funny enough, you know, I don't know if I'm tears on my eyes. It's very funny to say. Yeah, I mean, our country, we are not doing well. Super Eagles to say. All right, 081-644 25875. I mean, you said personally for me, I think at this point I miss the SAS.
Yes.
I made so sad. I wish
he would have roasted
I wish
Peseiro
Osas
in
was
person.
here. Osas promised to be here today, but he's not here. I don't know. I mean, he owes me an explanation. But away from that, if Osas was here, I mean, he's going to tell you the way it is. My wife is already laughing ahead of time. Osas is not even here. Maybe I'll have to reach out to Osas in the first half of the show. But like I said, if you're listening now, the phone line is very much open. 081-644-25875. But if you want to send an SMS or possibly a WhatsApp note, 0700 903 903 9. That's for WhatsApp and SMS. 0700 903 903 9. That's for WhatsApp and SMS. But if you want to get talking with us on the show, 081 644 25875. 081 644 25875 or 090 43 34 9253. Lagos City, let's get talking. So if you start talking about this Nigerian team, right, you will just be surprised what you're gonna hear. We are not doing well. We're not even. I just say. I feel like we don't even. We don't know what it takes to call or play for a team like a national color.
No, but the thing is this. Emmanuel said something the other time. I've never laughed as I laughed so much in the studio today.
Yeah.
Because people calling are really cracking me up. And it might be funny, but they're saying the truth.
That's the truth. That's the fact. They're saying the fact.
The thing is this. The people running football, they are there because of politics. And in as much as we are forming to FIFA that government is not involved in our football, because obviously it's against FIFA's rule.
Yeah.
Government is fully involved in football. You will not be surprised that appointment in NFF is based on quota system rather than performance level, rather than what you can do.
Yeah.
And these are the things. This is the result. My question has always been, who is the agent that NFF spoke to that recommended Peseiro to them?
Yeah, I mean, I was going to talk about that.
The technical committee that interviewed Peseiro, who are they?
Who was the HR?
No, who are they? Who are the technical
Does
guys?
he have a CV? Like,
who are the technical guys that, see, to be honest with you, and this is not an indictment on anybody.
Yeah.
I'm 100% sure that for the Peseiro deal, somebody had some cut in it. And that's the reason why we have Peseiro.
if that is not the fact, he wouldn't have been here. That's the fact.
Okay, let's take this call quickly. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon to you. Welcome to the show. What's your name and your location?
Yeah, this is Abiodun from Ipaja.
Abiodun, you're welcome. Abiodun, welcome.
Okay.
All right.
The thing is that me are not to blame those players. I'm not to blame them.
You're not to blame them.
Okay, who you can't blame, Abiodun?
Who you can't blame now?
I don't blame anyone. If they won't play now, they won't get wounded now. Our NFL people, they go abandon them. You see, let me give you one example. You see what happened to Guinea-Bissau the last time we played.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
The UB say they give that guy injury. The thing affecting football career till tomorrow. Now, that guy now, the thing affecting football career. They just about let me give another version. See the life of see this guy in Chelsea now, Chukwemeka. Now he's claiming England now. See this guy also, Adarabia, see another nation. We get many talented players outside, play another nation, because our country itself is no good. That's why all of them they are claiming, So I know to blame to say them, all those are NFF, they do them well, they treat them okay. See that time when Nigeria play Olympic. Okay, see what Mikel Obi do. All the hotel they are lodging is the guy that pay all the money. I wish is the NFF supposed to be take the responsibility. Is Mikel that clear all those money? I don't think there's any compensation from anybody to the guy. I don't think so. Okay. So that's my uncle. I don't blame those guys. If they want to do that, make them ban Nigeria for the football this thing. Let them ban them. So make our boys they focus on their. So anybody that they are selecting, like it would be and the rest, like Mikel that time. They just be claim another nation. Maybe they play for. Okay, Saka for us now. The guy is performing well. He's doing well. And he and the papa. Papa wanted to disown the guy. The guy say, evil, no. He accepts. So the papa say, okay, make it go ahead. The guy is claiming England. Many talented Nigerian young players outside there. But they know they treat them well. That's the fact.
Okay.
So I think they should remove Nigeria match. Maybe they play ball.
That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. But thank you so much. No, that's not fair. Now, no, we need to see him. Abiodun, can you hear me? Do you realize? Okay, my speaker for PG, you understand what I talk. So, say as your be now, based on the contract, your be now, everywhere not good, everywhere not set, everywhere not lecture. You don't understand? So that this football matter now we they see. So now we they feel say now we supposed to even they join us together. We be say we just see the happy self inside the matter. But as your be now, even the boss self, even the you don't understand?
Okay. You know why I say so? Okay. See how this is so similar. The great player in Syria. See Chukwueze collect the award. Collect the award back to back. And you are expecting them to come and play for Nigeria, carry injury at the end of the day. That's why I say so. I beg, make those guys not kill themselves for Nigeria and also Super Eagles. They just know all of them they have family. So that's what I want to say, Sha. Well done, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. I mean, everybody on the talk as they paying them. I mean, the way they feel about this. Maya, what do you have to say about what do you say now?
Yeah, I mean, somebody called in the last time and said the players have not even been paid their bonuses.
Yeah.
Why do we have this all the time?
Maya, but wait, I want to know something now.
Why?
Is there any possibilities that we lost that game intentionally? Is it possible? I'm just saying. I'm just asking.
Well,
is it ever possible? Okay. Now, I talked about someone joining us on the show. Well, let's get this call, and after that, to talk about the man who just joined us. I mean, he's saying yes to that question. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, well done. Good afternoon to you. Welcome to the show. What's your name and your location?
My name is Philip Peseiro. I'm calling from Surulere.
Oh, Philip, you're welcome. You're welcome to the show. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
All right, talk to us. We'll talk about the Nigerian game happened yesterday. So bad.
Yeah. Actually, we are not happy because we are Eagles fans.
Good.
I've been watching Guinea-Bissau since 1974. I stay in Surulere. I'm a Surulere man. We Surulere people, we love Guinea-Bissau. But yesterday was disappointment was too much. Because we are not happy at all with the team, the way they play, the way the team. The way they play, and then the second thing again, which I'm not happy with, because the coach have to suspend, you have to remove two of the school, maybe the coach will move and one other person again. All those things can affect the team, because all these things are teamwork. But we are not happy at all.
Yeah,
but I believe the next month they will win.
Yeah, Philip, can you hear me?
The team need to put more effort, like Osemi and other people, and also Chukwueze. Lost about two goals, actually goal. Yeah. And then but it's not good for a conference.
Okay.
Yeah, and on the goal that they scored against us, yeah, I think it's the defender's fault.
Yeah, okay, Kevin Bassey.
Yes, the defender's fault. And I'm telling you, and I know we are going to win them in the next match.
Okay, we've got a question for you now. Go ahead.
Yeah, Philip, I wanted to ask something. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I wanted to ask something. Do you think playing the match at Abuja Stadium affected us? I was thinking, why are they not playing our home games in Lagos? I mean, Lagos used to be the home for the national team. Why? What's the reason? Why take the match to Abuja when there are good stadiums in Surulere?
Yeah, actually, if you see the national stadium in Surulere, I think there's some work going. There's some little innovation going on there. Like the grass and some other things. I think that's the problem. And this our stadium at Lagos. The only stadium is too small for the match.
Yeah, they're very small. Okay, no, so Philip, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, you talked about I want to try to put a correction to that part where you said you talked about Joseph Peseiro dropping the goalkeeping Kishorumu and the rest of that. So the NFF have come up to say before that very much game, they said that it's rotational. Do you understand? I mean, they said Shorumu has refused He refused. Showroom and Finidi George, they are also very much part of that team, but Showroom himself refused this time around to join the team. So they called in Barua.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Philip. Thank you so much for your contribution, right?
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right. I do appreciate you.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. Lagos City. It is on the snow that I have to avail the man. Time check, 21 minutes gone past 1. I mean, if I say everywhere, Leche, that's the man I learned the word from. He's talk about the sky. His name is Osas. What's up, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm so sorry to come late today again. Work has been so hectic, so stressful.
Yeah, Osas, go back to what you said before. How are you?
I'm fine. Yeah, the work has been so hectic.
What work? Which work did they do with this? With the hectic? What did they do with the hectic?
Na personal trainer now.
You know, they train people.
Eh?
They train, you know the way they do.
I don't know what they do. I deny you here. No, I don't know.
Person will train somebody wey run comot wey no fit come back.
Where is the sorcerer?
The software is not here. Okay. What's that now? Let me get on you now on this one now, right? We talked about you before you joined the show.
Okay.
The Super Eagles yesterday.
The Super Eagles, sorry to say. The Super Eagles.
What?
They were the Super Eagles. But the character of yesterday was like Super Eagles.
Oh, okay. No, they were Super Eagle, but yesterday they were Super Eagles.
But why I'm saying this
Right.
is not because I want to make people laugh.
Yeah.
Get close to the mic, Osas.
Yeah, Osimhen was actually doing the right thing,
Exactly.
playing the way he's supposed to play.
Yeah.
Trying to show that's class. Like I don't care what I'm going to have injury or any other thing. See, we have big names in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Iwobi, Ndidi, we have Chukwueze. We're not talking about them now. They can play, but
Individually, good players.
they can play. But if you are playing for, if you see Ndidi in Leicester City, you see the way
He's hungry.
Yeah, he's hungry. You can take shot from long range. Anyhow, play the ball. But watch yesterday match.
He was just
Like
not there.
they're like
Silence.
scared. You were saying something. They're scared of. They go break my leg. Why can't they reason me? Nobody will reason you.
Yeah.
Does the club will tell you, say, may you go back to the place when they break your leg. So you have guys wise up. When a child will be saying, in pass for they lofty kick everywhere.
You didn't see that across
You
the
understand?
Yeah.
And we say something about the goal they scored. If they be the defender, you won't be suffered.
Wait.
No, say all those people. If you check the place where they play, the Guinea-Bissau, when not Guinea-Bissau, where they call them.
Yeah, Guinea-Bissau.
Normal Guinea, no, when they beat normal Guinea and the Bissau, now will not fit beat.
Don't leave me. They beat over Guinea and the Bissau don't feel beat.
Wait, Osas, hold on now. Take a deep breath about the Super Eagles now. The manager, Peseiro, is he good enough for us?
Our normal, what are they calling him? What is our coach that used to? What's that his
Our
name?
homemade
Which one?
coaches.
The former coach?
The former coach.
Kenneth Rowe?
Kenneth Rowe.
No. I'm talking about the black guy.
Daniel
What's it
Mokachi
called?
them.
Them.
Is it Guavon you're talking about? Which of them?
Sia.
Okay,
The
Samson
homemade
Sia,
coach.
yeah.
Sia is a very disciplined man now.
Yeah, he's a
If
disciplinary,
If you put Sia in that place, Sia not this. Sia the stand. You go be entitled. You see him. Okay, if you not play, I'll come on you.
So
you know?
you mean Peseiro is not good?
Okay, the name Peseiro, you know. Now the Nigerian language when you feel listen to, like say you get the way they speak pidgin. Oh, I'm gonna do well. More win this match. More come out for here.
Yeah.
Everybody know
The energy in camp.
You don't understand. All those people when go Europe, they know the way they be in Gary and they're not normal. Before they go,
Yeah,
if you come back, you know what you want. Come from you. They speak English. Play your ball, move, win, more come out. No time now.
So it's no.
That guy, I don't want to talk me not be like say maybe at the buy or something. Peseiro don't tire now. No Peseiro they play ball for.
Oh goodness me! Okay, it takes me back to talk about Peseiro. I know Peseiro of Chelsea. You know,
You don't
he played in the German league as well.
You're like blind yesterday. He was blind.
He wasn't seeing them in the pitch.
When Mbappe like he's blind.
Oh goodness! 08164425875. That's the number to call if you want to be a part of the show. I mean, that was funny to say. Okay, WhatsApp message, SMS 0700 903 9039. Okay, let's get some notes. But first of all, some news, right? First of all, I've got some news. We have to be patient there, but let's talk about Nagelsmann first of all. Away from the Super Eagles. But trust me, we started talking about the Super Eagles around 12:30. And look at the time now. We'll be leaving the show before 2 p.m. or possibly about 2 p.m. Exactly how bad it is. If we did well. But regardless, like Mayowa rightly said, Mayowa, you said there's still hope for us.
No, yeah, for us, we should be able to qualify.
We must come out.
No, we should come out.
See, do you know what?
But I wish we don't come out, because if we don't,
Mayowa,
we know there's a problem.
When I talked about not the respect for the badge, what I mean is this: the dignity. Talk about the home fans. We crave to watch our games, and it looks very bad. Now, I want to ask one question. Now, do we even play for pride? That's the pride. I mean, Guinea-Bissau has never, quote me, never won Nigeria. Never. Get me right anytime, quote me anywhere.
They were not even thinking about those things.
So maybe when they were even coming, they came for a draw. How come they won us? It might be like we are going to qualify, but why do we have to lose that game? It's a very big one. It's a record that can't be broken already. It's a record that has been stated. It's a record that is there.
But the thing is this, you know, the Yorubas will say Sunday to Bamada, Saturday Latin man.
Yeah, I can understand
Sunday
that.
will go good. Now Saturday you go no.
Yeah.
You don't get money for hand on Friday. You won't go shy on Saturday. How you want to do them? You want money, want jump from. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So the thing is this: look at the 4 games we have played under Peseiro. We complained here about 3-4 months ago in this same studio about the quality of the coach. I mean, Osas, you know, I was talking about missing Osas. Osas walked in and he said the same thing. Who is Peseiro? Why do we have to hire Peseiro? What has been his input in that? You mentioned something about Keshomu.
Yeah.
What made Keshomu to refuse? What's the story behind it? Keshomu not just wake up and just say he's refusing to join the team. There's something behind it. It means the coach himself cannot even arrange his house.
Yeah.
And he wants to arrange a team that's not even a team. Somebody said something the other day.
A team that's not a team.
Yeah, a team is trying. A team that's not a team is trying to play a team. And we saw the result. I mean, the Guinea-Bissau team, they came with a game plan and they stuck to it and they got their result. But my anger in all this is this: Nigeria will qualify because of the kind of players we have.
Yeah.
We will scale through in that. Probably we'll finish second. Worse, we finish second. We will scale through and we will still continue this.
It will continue.
This pain will continue again. I will wish that we don't qualify, to be honest. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you know why Nigeria is not taking this AFCON like
Qualifiers?
Yeah, they're not taking it like
Serious?
You know why? Like it's not the World Cup. It's not. You know these guys.
World Cup will qualify.
No, I'm just saying.
I
know. You're talking about the pitch. Just let me just say a quick thing about that pitch.
Okay, let's get this call first of all. Sorry. Hello. Is anybody home?
Good afternoon.
Hi. Good afternoon. How are you? What's your name and your location?
A woman.
My name is Lola from Ali Mosho.
Oh, okay, Lola, go
finally
ahead.
we have the first lady on this show.
All right. No, she's not the first lady. We've got a couple of ladies.
No, on this one.
Okay,
Today's
okay, Lola,
today's
you're
episode.
welcome. What's your location?
All right. Ali Mosho.
All right, you're welcome. Talk to us.
Yes, I'm very happy about yesterday's match.
You're very happy?
I said I'm very happy about yesterday's match.
Oh, okay.
Because first of all, you know, they are African countries and we cannot be annoyed. But at the same time, let's come play. Let's say the truth about what happened in this match today. I had my focus on Victor Osimhen.
Right.
He tried, yeah, he really tried. Even this guy, Samuel
Chukwueze.
Yeah. You saw when he was near that box 18 and he had the chance to score. When or was it him when Victor Osimhen passed to someone and the keeper was not there?
Okay, that's more the same one.
Okay, yes, and a Guinea-Bissau player came and kicked it off. I don't know. It seems like maybe because they never prepared, because everybody was just playing the way they could.
Yeah.
In the national team, I don't understand what is happening, and that is why I'm saying to ever qualify for AFCON. You know, just not African teams like the likes of Morocco, Tanzania, and the rest. These are players and are guys that can play very well. So imagine Nigeria playing with those kind of teams. What would you say about that? It will be very, very tough. It will be very hard for them to cope. So I just want the government to be able to, you know, look at the sport industry and just revamp. Just do it possible to, you know, bring back key players. We have Osimhen and he's doing great at Syria. You know, there should be plans for them. Maybe after the season, come back from that, there's different leagues, and it comes here, they should be able to plan for them some things to be able to, train ahead of international competitions. We have like AFCON and World Cup. So for all these things, they have to put in place plan. But I'm very sorry to say that in Nigeria right now, we can't see that impact. We can't see them doing that, and it's very, very wrong. For me, I'm happy that Guinea-Bissau won, and we have much to do about it. But if you need to be good in football, then I think we have to do something better.
Okay, now Lola, let me get you on this now. Can you hear me very well?
Yes.
Now on the part you talked about, you said so many very, very crucial stuff. I mean, I just must commend you, for as from a lady's part, talking about the Super Eagles side and watching the game very well. But now talk about the manager, Peseiro. Do you think he should be fired, or you think he should keep staying? Does he have something to offer? Did you hear me?
I don't really know about.
Oh, you don't really know about the manager, right?
I can. Yes, the manager. Even at the end of the match when he brought Musa in.
Yeah.
I was surprised that Musa should have not been brought at the end of because there was no time left.
Mm-hmm.
You could have brought him in to at least let's see if he can make changes. But the manager was just there shouting at the players and everything, and everybody was just manager. If he can still do better, you should give him a chance. Because for me, I'm not someone that likes to think about people.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Lola. All right.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome as well.
I wonder what magic you wanted Musa to come and perform yesterday. I was that when Musa was coming.
I think that was just a cap. Just add more cap to your, to your appearance. I feel for me, I don't know. That was not so necessary. Yeah, I think so.
Yesterday was crazy, man.
What's else? You were saying something before now.
Yeah, I was talking about the pitch we played yesterday.
Yeah, I'm sure that be all national stadium.
The pitch was not really good because there's a pass. Like on a normal day, if you play a ball, the ball is supposed to come out from the field. Understand? The ball roll and stopped. What's stopping the ball?
Now the pitch they stop.
That's something
Good.
I thought Kizike yesterday. I told him that how do these players feel when they after playing in Europe? Look at the kind of pitch they play football in Europe, and they come home and meet this kind of thing, this kind of stuff. Like how do they even feel? It's just like a team in the Premier League going to one of those maybe one of those countries to play European trophy, and they encounter and fans will be like the pitch affected their game, and now you are coming home to your own home and you are encountering such kind. Man,
I mean,
it was crazy.
There's a particular team in the Europa League, Sheriff Trespass.
Exactly, everyone went to play Europa League. Yes,
Moldova.
Yeah,
Moldova is. If anybody's from Moldova, apologies. Is an unknown country in quotes now. Look at their pitch. Nigeria, we have the capacity to maintain
giant of Africa.
No, that's on the book. We have the capacity to maintain our pitch, but all the time this same issue comes up every time. The maintenance culture is bad. Look at the pitch. What's it going to cost us to maintain our national stadium? What is the problem?
Let's get this call now. Coming up. Hello. Yeah, hello. Welcome to the show. Good afternoon to you. What's your name and your location?
Sorry, this is Abiodun calling back.
Oh, okay, Abiodun.
I just want to say something about our feed. We in Nigeria, we don't get better feed. Honestly,
sounds spotting that out.
Say the one that Akwa Ibom, the one that Surulere, when they use and they do party or those wedding, whatever.
Yeah.
And if you check South Africa, see how many beautiful states West South Africa have. South Africa, are they bigger than Nigeria?
No, just 20 million population.
Not at all.
Because we call ourselves in Giant of Africa, we don't get just single better feet that our ball can play. Until our government get it right before this our Super good can they can be able to focus on any our league game or whatever. So maybe the government they have a lot to do to do about this situation. So they should maybe they will be better fit for maybe the one that we have that get manageable small. Maybe the one that Akwa Ibom, Abi.
Yeah, Uyo there. Yeah.
It's like for me, like that one, if we get manageable small.
What about the Delta, the one in Asaba? What's that? What about that? There's one Stephen Ketch Stadium in Asaba. Don't you know it?
It's like that one they do party now.
Okay, thank you so much, Abiodun. Alright, thank you so much, okay.
Oh God, this so
You know, I think I'm done talking about this Nigerian side, the Super Eagles. I mean, I'm so tired talking about it.
You know, tired.
What?
You're not tired.
Okay, calls coming up. Hello. Hello. Oh. Okay, the numbers again, but I'm going to be doing some news first of all before we leave the show. Time is running out. 08164425875. Okay, let's do news. I got this call still coming up. Let's get it again. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hello, it's Lola calling back again.
Yeah, Lola, right?
Okay, Lola, talk to us.
Alright, please, I want to ask.
Right.
For the Group A table, is Nigeria going to end up as the second place? Because I could not research about it. I don't have my phone here, so I just want to know.
Okay, so currently Guinea-Bissau has 7 points, Nigeria has 6 points, and we've played 3 matches. We have 3 more matches to go. So if Nigeria could beat Guinea-Bissau, we'll be probably ahead of them, and we'll win the remaining 2 games. We'll end up first.
Okay, so we still have the second leg to play.
Yeah, the second leg to play on Monday.
Comes up on Monday in Guinea-Bissau.
On Monday, by what time?
Monday,
Guinea-Bissau.
What time?
Monday, by what time?
Okay, we'll confirm the time and tell you.
Okay. Alright, that's what I want to know. Thank you very
alright.
much.
Okay, so you need to still know. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
1 point adrift. So we are 1 point. I mean, Guinea on top of the log. So, but we got a massive goal difference. 10 goals. You know what happened in Sao Tome and Principe. So,
will Osimhen be playing? Will the players still be here till the time that they will have to play?
Yeah. Nobody's traveling back. Everybody's still around. Nobody's traveling back. It's international duty time.
All right. And I still want to say something. Please, if you ever qualify for AFCON, I'm not question. I mean, we know that this is not African teams, the likes of Morocco.
Yeah, Morocco's qualified already, okay?
Yeah, I want to say maybe we should still have the backup plan, because when you look at these African countries, it's no different from the African countries that play football very well.
Yeah.
We have Morocco, the World Cup, they were the underdog. They brought out excellent performance. So a national team like Nigeria, what would you say would happen between them and all these North African countries if we ever qualify for AFCON? Because I'm very sure these are teams that know how to play football excellently, and they can give you a clean sheet.
Okay,
so
okay, go ahead.
So I don't know the plan. I don't know the structure that we have to put in place to see if we can, get to them and we can actually penetrate into whatever they are.
All right, Lola, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Do you want me to should I talk to you now or you want to hang up?
Oh, you can speak.
Okay, now. All right, fine. So what you're talking about now, the truth of the matter remains to be the North African side play the best African football. Can you hear me? I said the North African side play the best football in Africa. Okay.
Of course, I concur. I agree.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why this happens more of the time is that these people have every resources needed back home. So they play like a team. They've known themselves before now. Talk about Morocco, Raja Casablanca. These guys know themselves together. They play every day, week in, week out, right? So they barely travel. You barely see a Moroccan guy outside Europe. Just few of them. You can count, right? Talk about the Egyptians again. Talk about Ismaili. Talk about Al Ali. Talk about Pyramid. Talk about Future. Wonderful team they've got there. They don't travel out. They don't go away. They are always home. So few players in Europe. But unlike Nigeria, now we need to get the platform right now. Okay, we don't even have a team play. There's no style. So going to Ivory Coast in next year. Talk about the Nations Cup. I don't know. We have to start building now. Do you understand? Hello. Oh, did she leave me? But regardless, I hope you heard me. Okay, so for the lady, right? Lola called. She said she want to know about the features. So 24th match, we'll play against Guinea-Bissau, right? In National Stadium, Abuja. Moshood Abiola National Stadium. I just will say again that ground. That stadium is not fertile enough. Something is wrong somewhere. Okay, for the return leg, talk about 27th of March 2023, where we'll play with Guinea-Bissau right at Estadio 24 de Setembro. Talk about in Bissau. So we'll be visiting them to play. Looking at their names, so look this name first, whether we'll film them. Estadio 24 Setembro Bissau. Can we?
Where are they from?
That's Guinea.
Nah, the Guinea we get Bissau.
We are going to play.
Oh,
That's the name of the stadium. September 24th Stadium.
Yeah.
That's the name of the stadium.
Can we come out?
The date of yesterday that they beat us.
we won. They won us.
Yeah.
And we're playing them there.
Yeah, return leg.
Yeah.
Oh man, their side is not going to be easy for us, but we'll try.
We'll try. Oh, can I take the news in the show? Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. What's your name and your location?
Yeah, Stone from Ikorodu.
What's your name?
This is Stone from Ikorodu.
Oh, Stone. How are you today?
I'm fine. And you?
Yeah, welcome. Fine. I'm okay. Talk to me.
Stone scores.
All right. So, I want to speak about Super Eagles and the game yesterday, right?
Please go ahead.
I actually didn't watch the game. I'm thank God I didn't watch the game. Because the stories I'm hearing now are not funny.
Oh, God, you be Nigerian now.
Wait, Stone. Did you say thank God you didn't watch the game? Did you say that?
No, this is more than Nigeria. Seriously.
Okay, let's hear you. It seems you are angry about something. Please go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yes. You know one thing. If you're talking about national teams in other countries, right? Other footballers, like the white people mostly, playing for their national team is always a thing of pride.
Yeah, I talked about that dignity.
Yeah. They want to break records. They want to keep records, make records for their national team. They want to feature. So basically, everything they are playing in their clubs, like so that they can get a call up in their national team. You understand? So the whole climb is about their country. So they have pride in their country and they want to go and represent their country because they know that it means something. You can't say the same for Nigeria.
Yeah.
You understand? So some of these Nigerian players left for some of them. It's not that, okay, I want to go and play at the AFCON, I want to be at the World Cup. Apart from that, some of them wouldn't want to even play for Nigeria because they don't see the needs. Right?
Exactly.
True.
Some of them will turn down the call-up, because everything is bad from the onset, from the country down to NFF. Things are not being done the proper way. Look at the way we are recruiting coaches. This guy that is I don't even know his name again. I've never heard of him as
Peseiro.
The Peseiro guy, where was he coaching before he came to Fly?
Venezuela.
I don't know.
He was laid off in Venezuela.
He's a training coach.
Now, apart from that, so our call-up this time, I was there. We even called somebody playing at the PIDA team in his club side. If you go to England, right? If you go to England, there are Nigerian players that are hungry, that are playing good football, but we don't get to call them up. Every time we heard the same story, the same group of Ihanacho, Onoacho. What is Onoacho doing in that team? And then a whole lot of them that are not even top in their. I know that Ihanacho has found his form, and then Chukwueze as well, and there are a few of them that are. But we keep seeing this same call up every time. There are players in England that are Nigerians, right? That if you go and pick those boys up, they're all playing first team in their club side. So our team, Nigerian team, has not been giving us what we wanted, right? So what I think is that they're supposed to reshuffle that team.
Okay, Stone. Yeah, Stone. Can you hear me? When you talk about reshuffling the team, it means everybody's not going. Some people will be part of the team. Now let's talk about you now. Knowing this game very well, talk about the guys who you say they are in England. I know them. I know the Chukwuemeka, the guy. But do you think these guys would want to come to Nigeria? That's the question. Do you think with the way we do and the way we play?
Yes, some of them will not come, right? But how many have we called? And why won't they come? That's the point.
Okay, now let me ask you now. Stone, hold on. Stone, can you hear me? Do you realize that Ademola Lookman himself, regardless of, I'm not saying he should have played for England, we know Agbolaho's story, Gabriel Agbolaho, Aston Villa legend at that time. Lookman now, do you think in his heart, we don't know, I'm just saying, do you think he's happy with what he's saying? Don't you think some of them say yes to us because they feel that they're going to get a space to play in the national scene of the England side? Do you understand? It's just Bukayo Saka that's able to break in and looks to be evergreen. It can't go down anytime.
Exactly. Some of them know that they can't play for England, right?
Yeah.
So is that not an opportunity for Nigeria to find a way to set our sports sector right so that we can be able to attract these guys down to Nigeria?
Are we doing things enough? Are we doing things enough that can bring them here? Are we the way we do now?
Thank you.
they are not doing things enough. They can't come. There's no way they can come. Right?
Okay.
So that's why I said in the first instance, we have to get our sports sector right so that these guys can be enticed to come and join Nigeria. Then
Okay.
we can reshuffle these old ones and bring in new people. Right? Everybody's losing it. Nigeria is a football-loving nation, very, very well. I don't even know which nation loves football more than Nigeria. So our national team is supposed to be giving us joy. You understand?
Yeah, I do.
But it's boiling down from the country, from the government down to football and NFF and the rest of them.
All right. Okay, Stone, I'll let you go now. Thank you so much. I know how you feel. I understand your plight. Thank you so much, Stone.
Nobody should be surprised I lost yesterday. All right. Bye.
Okay. Did you hear him?
Of course.
Nobody should be surprised that we lost yesterday.
I wasn't surprised though.
Really?
I saw it coming.
Maybe
I wasn't expecting a loss, maybe a draw, but I wasn't expecting a spectacular football. I wasn't expecting something spectacular. Is it not the same spike? It's not the same Peseiro that we all don't even know about it.
Let me borrow the word of my chairman. My chairman used the word capacity. I just would say Jose Peseiro for me does not have the capacity.
And that is it.
To manage Nigeria. I'm in away from the Super Eagles news. Time check 1:46 already. Let's get some of the news emanating the world of football generally before I get more calls. If time permits, so sorry I can't take your calls now. Come in. Bayern Munich have confirmed that they have parted ways with head coach Julian Nagelsmann and have appointed Thomas Tuchel as the successor. Nagelsmann guided the Bavarian outfit to the Bundesliga title in the 2021-2022 season and also won 2 DFL Super Cup titles in 2 years at the helm. Thomas Tuchel, who was at the moment at Borussia Dortmund from 2015 to 2017, returns to coaching following his sacking at Chelsea in 2022. I don't know what everybody will be thinking now. And also talk about football. Kenya born Awa Mabil was among the scorers as Australia secured a 3-1 friendly win over Ecuador at the comeback stadium. Japan came from behind to force a 1-1 friendly against a stalemate with Uruguay in both teams' first game since the FIFA World Cup. Moving on, talk about the Euro qualifiers. France got their campaign off to a flying start after beating the Netherlands 4-0 with newly appointed manager. Talk about Ronald Koeman, but Kylian Mbappe getting a brace. Before I move to the next story, I want to ask the house. This guy, see, we had a lot of talking about. We have a whole lot to talk about. We're going to talk about Nagelsmann, Thomas Tuchel. I was going to talk about Mikel Arteta sending the physiotherapy. Talk about Simon Murphy currently with the Ghanaian side just for Thomas Partey. Exactly how we know Arteta does not joke with the team.
Yeah.
I was going to talk about Lukaku saying no, I don't want to wear the number 9 anymore. Eden Hazard has retired. Give me number 10. And since October 2021, he has not scored a goal, and he got a goal yesterday, a hat-trick. So Leandro Trossard wears the number 10. We're going to talk about that. Ronald Koeman also. The formation, the play for Luis Van Gaal has always been like draw, win, draw, win, right?
Yeah.
But Ronald Koeman, first game, he lost. Okay. We're also going to talk about Kylian Mbappe. I think we should talk about that now. Mayowa. Kylian Mbappe has been trying to get the faith or get the happiness of Antoine Griezmann. I feel like it's a guilty conscience. I don't know. We know how it used to be formerly. We talk about football. We say the oldest is the skipper. But now the game has changed. 21st century football doesn't tell you about that.
Yeah.
If you have the quality, you've got the attribute, then you can manage your side. Exactly what it is. But
you have that longevity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, that one is
prospect of longevity.
Yeah.
Is there.
Okay. But I feel like the major thing should be the attribute to lead the team,
sure,
right?
Sure, definitely.
Now, Kylian Mbappe, Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann is was it you? Dozy was saying that to me that he's going to retire very soon, even though not now. Not now. We know you have a long time.
Yeah.
What do you make about the captain Kylian Mbappe? Is he the right man to do that? Is it worth it? Don't forget, first hat-trick. First time he's captain the French side. He got an assist and also scored a brace.
Well, I mean, he's the right man to captain.
He's the right man to captain.
I heard the news of Antoine Griezmann getting angry because he's not the captain. I mean,
he wasn't really angry though.
That was speculation. But obviously, we could see them playing together, and they play like and there is no malice.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, the captain armband is handed over by the coach. The coach has deemed it fit that Kylian Mbappe should be the captain. However, look at a Kylian Mbappe captain. I watched the game yesterday, and Kylian Mbappe has the attribute of a leader. There was something that was shown. There was this off-field video of Mbappe talking to the team in the dressing room during the World Cup. You could see the way he was talking. that is how a captain should behave. He has the passion and he has a way of motivating the guys. I mean, there are a whole lot of older players in that team. There's a Giroud and the rest of that. And Mbappe who is about 22, is the one gingering the team for them to do better. So it shows that, and if you could see how he conducted himself yesterday as a captain, I think he deserves to be a captain.
So comported yesterday.
I think
let's go. Let's move on. Kylian Mbappe is just 24 and is doing so well for his side, his country. That's the future player. Talk about future Ballon d'Or winner. And that game was played at Stade de France, saying tennis.
The future should be this year, please.
The future should be this year. Yes. Erling Haaland is also doing magic as well.
No, don't go there.
No,
the future should be this year.
Alan should get the next World Best player.
Next, after Kylian.
Yeah, no.
These two people are two different players. Mbappe is miles ahead.
You know,
miles ahead in terms of let's not
go there.
I'm not gonna let this stand.
Yeah.
So Romelu Lukaku netted the hat-trick to hand Belgium 3-0 win over against Sweden. And Domenico Tedesco, first game in charge of head coach. Talk about Roberto Martinez. Czech Republic held off Poland 3-1 at home in the first match of their quest to the finals in Germany. Also talking about the African qualifiers, let me start by saying the Senegal side are the champions of Africa. See, when you play a team that's a champion, that's the mentality of a champion.
Of course.
It shows. You know, they hide. It's just the body. You understand? When you watch these guys play, say the man was struggling. Khalidou Koulibaly, very experienced. Look at Sabali. Look at these guys play. And you begin to wonder, like, Aliou Cisse, you're enjoying great football.
This is exactly what we are talking about, Super Eagles. Now, look at, watch Koulibaly play yesterday.
Yeah.
Watch him play against for Chelsea. He played better for Senegal yesterday than he played most of his game for Chelsea. Now, look, this is a club side. This is a national team.
Yeah.
Can you compare the both of them? But here in our own, they play better in the club side than they play in the national team.
What's the cause?
This is exactly what we're talking about now. That's that motivation. The country, nothing there to motivate them. No, they're not them. Okay. No, just like Stone said, when they want to play for their national team, but just in Europe, everybody is fighting in the club to get a place so that they can play for the national team.
Let's say nothing is at stake.
In our own back home, whether they book a spot in the club side or not, they are very sure they will make it in the national team.
Okay.
So that motivation will not be there.
Okay. So talk about Senegal extending their lead atop Group L by 5 points after beating Mozambique 5-1 with Sadio Mane amongst the scorers. Egypt secured their second win in Group D after seeing off Malawi 2-0 at 30 June Stadium. Namibia and Cameroon played out a 1-1 draw, while Tunisia aced past Libya 3-0, Guinea and 2-0 victory over Ethiopia. I'm not talking about Guinea-Bissau now. Talk about just Guinea. Osas, you want to say something?
Oh, yeah, about Guinea-Bissau.
Original Guinea won. Guinea plus 2-1.
Group G leaders, Mali defeated Gambia 2-0 thanks to goals by Kamori, Dobia and Adama Traore. Equatorial Guinea beat 10-man Botswana 2-0 in their Group J clash, while Burkina Faso beat Togo 1-0 in Group B. South Africa were denied first win in Group K after Mohamed Sangare strike in at a time saw Liberian rally from 2 goals down to first or 2-2 draw. If you see that second goal, you could know, very amazing. Also talk about the African qualifiers. Okay, Jane Phillips, Crasso added to Sebastian Haller and Christian Kwame's goal as Cote d'Ivoire. Talk about the Ivorians claimed the 3-1 victory over Comoros in Group H. And I wish you can do this one for me. Nigeria suffered their first defeat in Group A after losing 1-0 to Guinea. We get bizarre. Where Mama Baude netted the goal. Ustaz, did you see that guy's trap? Did you see you play football very well?
First control
was good.
Was sweet.
Was perfect.
So do you know why? See, if you any footballer that controls like that,
yeah,
you can't blame a defender. Because in normal day, Nigeria league, when you control, you shake. So,
but another credit goes to the person that gave him that pass.
Don't forget the mic.
Don't give him the pass.
The person that gave him the pass is also if you watch the guy calm down.
If I give you a pass,
when watching these 5 crosses, for Christ's sake, they were just crossing the ball, pushing the ball across the pitch.
If I give you a pass,
right,
a sweet pass, a good pass, a lofty kick, a good one, and you did not trap it well, I'm not known. But if I give you a pass,
yeah, true.
But when I give you a pass, you control it well and score.
What did you say about that Nigerian league? You said something about
no, you can't control the pass. You can't control it. But on the air, they are still taking before the ball lands.
Goodness me! Sometimes I like to get you on the spot, talk about the sass. Don't worry, I'm going to do a baptism for him. I'm going to give him a name on the show, don't worry. So, Simon Muzva scored the decider as Tanzania edged Uganda 1-0 in their Group F tie, while Cape Verde and Eswatini, this team, we've never heard this before. I mean, the country, right? Eswatini drew 0-0 in Group B. After Mashwako rounded off the scoring as Congo DR beat 10-man Mauritania 3-1 to claim their first triumph in Group I. Algeria maintained their 100% record in Group F after coming from a goal down to beat Niger 2-1 in Algiers. And some news emanating Premier League. Manchester United feature against Brighton, which was scheduled for 19 match, has been moved to 4th May. The Red Devil also had their match against West Ham rescheduled from 6 May to a day later. Everton have been charged with an alleged breach of the financial fair play rules in relation to its spending last season with this Everton side. Okay, now let me ask this question now before we wrap up the show. The Qataris, United fan, surrounded by United fans. You United fan, why United fan? Ustaz and Arsenal fan. So, those, let me ask you now, who's the better side to buy Manchester United? The Qatari, Zidakos is also down, and also Sir Jim Ratcliffe. For you,
I leave Jim Ratcliffe out of it. He's
why?
an Englishman. I don't want. We on behalf of Manchester United fans, we don't want him.
Okay, you don't want British.
We need the oil money.
You want the Qatar guys, Qatari,
so that we can be. The money will always be there to get the players we want and run the club.
Maya, you agree with him?
Yeah, I think so.
You not too like one.
If you watch the Ronaldo interview, a whole lot of the facilities remain the same, and they're in bad shape. So we need the money to be able to refurbish our structures and the rest of us. So Qatari money will be good for us.
Okay, I mean, time is running out. I don't have all the time to do more of the news, but don't forget Brazil will be playing with Pele's name written on their jersey just to show tribute about the man. And also don't forget as well Zlatan Ibrahimovic with 41 years of age being the oldest player to appear in Euro qualification match. Ahmed Musa have come to say, I will quit the Super Eagles when my body says so. I don't think I can do more. Time is up. I was going to talk about 7 African players who have scored 50 plus goals in the men's international football. But you know, the VR checking out. We need to run away from the studio now. Don't forget the Owambe show comes up next right at 2 p.m. After the show, the Owambe show comes up next. It's Kayla. It is with Kayla and the radio girl. Osas, let me get your last word on the show for now. But don't forget, don't be late next week, please. I beg you. Alright, get close to the mic. Your last word.
Nobody got what we got.
Goodness me! Another strategy for Saturday. Nobody got what we got. I can't say like the original version, you know. Dozy, your last word now.
Well, someone said that Julian Nagelsmann being sacked in Bayern Munich, playing 8 games in the Champions League unbeaten, contending for the Bundesliga title, and he was sacked. Then Thomas Tuchel should then be sacked and also imprisoned if that is the case.
That's risky though. Alright, Maya, let me get your last word for now.
Okay, today I'm not going the Amaka route.
Right.
I'm talking to Nigerians and Lagosians and everybody across the world. Please don't let politicians turn you against your brother.
Oh, very
because
deep.
When the politicians are not around, is that your brother that will have your back?
Okay, thank you so much. First of all, thank you to everyone who was part of the show. You all are amazing. You did so well. Thank you so much for making the Soccer Scoreboard a very memorable one. I am the voice of the mic. My name is Kizzy K, the only football analyst without Peseiro info. And all you need to do, keep giving me your attention on the show so I can run your race on the radio like Kylian Mbappe. Vinny Jr., nobody can hurt me. Not even Jude can bully me. Don't forget, the Owambe show comes up next. Kayla, and then the radio girl. I am the voice of the mic. My very good afternoon. I'll be back on the radio 6:30 for you Lagos. And now the second half of the soccer.